Tokyo offers a bunch of activities, but trust me, nothing compares to what we're diving into today. Samurai culture is a cornerstone of Japanese history, so today we're going to samurai school. By the time you finish this video, not only will you find out if you've got the grit to endure this demanding and intense training, but you'll also gain insights into the rich samurai heritage and its modern day counterpart, Kendo.
Hello, sweaty you.
Hello from Tokyo. Today's plan is very simple. We're gonna go to our capsule hotel where we're gonna check in, and then we're going to go to samurai school.
Oh my god, we are doing that, huh? Samurai school.
We are. But first, we're doing some touristy stuff.
We're going to find TeamLab gallery. I think I will be a little claustrophobic, but I want to try.
It's all over the internet. We're gonna do it too. It's gonna be great. Let's go. One challenge backpackers often face is the constant need to carry around all their belongings, especially when scheduling activities between accommodations like hotels or Airbnbs. Fortunately, in Japan, there are lockers available for short-term storage.
Please put your baggage in an available box.
They're pretty much everywhere in every single metro station. This allows travelers to immerse themselves in their activities without the burden of always having clothes, cameras, and computers in tow. Here's where we're leaving our stuff, to make sure that we come back to the right station to pick up our stuff from here. It seems like everyone on Instagram who visits Tokyo makes a stop at TeamLabs. While we typically steer clear of overly crowded potential tourist traps, our curiosity got the better of us and we decided to see what TeamLabs had to offer. Let's see what the fuss is all about. Waiting outside. It's like 300 degrees, sweating profusely.
Bring some hats in the summer.
Yeah. Despite the crowds, the experience was genuinely engaging.
You want to take a shower?
With several interactive exhibits that span about an hour. Just a heads up, if you're planning on going to TeamLabs, be aware that you are gonna have to do it barefoot. At the beginning this seems a little sketchy, but no worries. It seems like they're taking all the precautions necessary so you don't go back home with a bunch of fungi on your feet. So that was cool.
That was beautiful. Trippy.
Very trippy. Tons of people. It's like a horror movie with that kid screaming in the background. I think it's worth doing it. I know everybody does it who comes to Japan, but we can see why, right?
Yeah, it was pretty neat experience. You can still have very good intimate experience even with all the people.
And now our feet are nice and clean.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Let it go.
Happening.
While we wouldn't really call TeamLabs an essential Tokyo attraction, if you find yourself with a spare afternoon and are looking for a unique experience, it's certainly worth a visit.
We have 9 stops. We're going to Iidabashi station and then 10-minute walks to our next accommodation.
After checking into our capsule hotel, we quickly set out to find the right train that would lead us to the highlight of our evening, Samurai School. The directions appear simple, especially with the clarity of the subway lines we needed to board. However, the real challenge began once we reached the vicinity of the school. Now, after 2 trains, we're walking to Samurai School. The address we had didn't align with the directions on Google Maps. It pointed to a location where the dojo wasn't. We're looking for the place. We're in a neighborhood in Tokyo that we don't even know what the neighborhood is, but I'm pretty sure there's no one tourist here. We're just walking around and discovering something that we wouldn't have otherwise. A lot of people in bicycles, pretty cool. After walking in circles for about 20 minutes, one thing was evident. We were lost. We were lost.
Yes.
At this point, Katerina was visibly irritated, and in all honesty, I didn't really help too much the situation.
I need you to help me.
I'm holding, but I'm also recording.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm holding.
Let it go.
Not only by not being super helpful, but also by filming her in her moment of distress. I really wanted to capture the raw emotions of the moment, but in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. A lesson was definitely learned on my end. We're still looking, but it's getting dark, so we might have to bail. At this point, I was on the verge of giving up, but Katerina's tenacity prevailed. Armed with a printed map, a photo of the building's exterior, and the hint of a red car parked nearby for identification. Okay, we can update on the situation. Seems like we actually found the place. It looks like it is the place from the picture, so we'll see. We redirected our search, and eventually our perseverance paid off. We had arrived, we were pretty much on time, and eagerly anticipated our samurai school experience. Hello. Hello. Is this the class? Yeah, there you go. However, unbeknownst to us, our earlier misadventures were just the beginning to what would turn into an unforgettable night. In the land of the rising sun, the samurai stand as legendary warriors, wielding their katanas with unparalleled skill and honor. For centuries, these noble fighters played a central role in Japan's history, bound by a code of ethics known as Bushido. This code emphasized virtues such as loyalty, honor, and righteousness. From the roots of samurai combat emerged Kendo, which translates to the way of the sword. Today, Kendo is more than just a sport. It's a discipline, a meditation, and a bridge to Japan's storied past. Kendo practitioners clad in protector armor and clash bamboo swords, embodying the essence of the samurai spirit. While centuries apart, the values of the samurai and the tenets of Kendo are intertwined. They stand testament to Japan's reverence to tradition, even as it evolves and adapts to the modern world. When we booked this experience, we thought it'd be a typical touristy thing, a quick history chat, show us a katana, and then off we go. Little did we know we were diving into one of the most intense things we've ever done on a trip. We met our sensei at where it seemed to be his private home. There was this funny moment when he quickly stepped in to stop Kat from changing clothes in front of everyone.
No. Ladies' room? Ladies' room. Yeah.
European.
After a couple of awkward laughs, we all moved on. Once we got our kimonos on, we went down to the dojo. We kind of expected to see other tourists there, but nope. It was just us. And that's when it really hit me. This is a real Kendo class. I'm not gonna lie, wearing the traditional armor, I felt pretty badass. But that confidence vanished very quickly once the actual training started. The beginning of the class was some basic sword moves. How to hit somebody in the head, how to hit somebody in the wrist, and how to slice someone in half. Since he spoke very little English and we knew pretty much zero Japanese, things got a bit funny. It was mostly hand signals, thumbs up, and a few no-no-nos or good from the sensei. I felt pretty clumsy with the basic stuff, but Katerina, she was nailing it from the get-go. The whole thing was very rhythmic, it was kind of like dancing. And let's just say I have two left feet. As the place filled up with more students, we watched the actual class. Their training, sparring, and those loud shouts were both cool and kind of terrifying. I didn't really think he'd actually get us to spar, but yet again, I was wrong. After putting on these super tight helmets, which by the way were really hot, very uncomfortable, kind of claustrophobic, and limited your vision quite a lot, which didn't really help with the sparring, I squared up against the sensei. He probably thought he was going easy on me, but those hits felt super hard. I was actually thinking that I was about to get a concussion for a vacation activity that I actually paid for. I considered hitting back, but I actually felt that I might just end up pissing him off more, so I basically just stood up there and took the hits. Then it was Katerina's turn. I thought maybe he'd go easier on her, but nope. She got the same exact treatment. Was he actually hitting you hard in the head?
Yes!
Yes, I know.
And he hit me the first time, like, man!
I was like, I hope he doesn't hit her that hard.
No, he did. I was like, I'm lady.
I know.
He didn't give a shit.
By this point, we were both wiped out, but the sensei wasn't really quite done with us yet. Now it was time to fight each other. So we squared up, we bowed, drew our bamboo swords. It was do or die. And of course I wasn't gonna hit my wife in the head with a freaking bamboo sword. And I thought Kat was on the same page. It turns out she wasn't. It felt like we were sparring forever, but in reality it was probably just a minute or two. And after a few more minutes of displaying our crappy Kendo skills in front of our sensei and his whole class of Japanese students, it was finally over. We survived. We were both exhausted, but the experience was amazing.
Good time?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's hard.
It's very hard, but it's beautiful.
Oh, I survived.
That was the craziest / hardest activity I've done on vacation.
Man, and we've done some crazy things on vacation.
That was an unbelievable experience.
We need to process this. I want beer.
We'll leave the contact of this place down below if you guys want to try it out. But this is the real thing. They're not fucking around.
No.
So
we were part of class.
Yeah.
We were the only one who are not belong.
I know.
Who don't belong. My English doesn't work anymore.
That was amazing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you next time. We have a ton more videos from Japan, so subscribe.
Let's lick some wounds now.
Yeah, let's go cry at a bar with a beer. Bye.